and 6 right now. And then after that, we'll take a look at some of the scores from the past week. But before we do that, I've also got some Cajun chicken pasta I'll be working on today. And this stuff is absolutely delicious. Shout out to my wife for making some of this. It's one of my favorites. That's some good stuff right there, man. Okay, so we had an absolutely massive week against Beamed. But we ended up with about 170 points. So a really good week for us. And like really, really good considering we only got 2.9 from Trey Sermon this week. But that's fine. Okay, so Josh Allen with a solid game against the Jets, 23.4 points. A couple touchdowns there and a touchdown run. Still has yet to throw an interception this season. I didn't make that up, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, no, we're good. So yeah, like, man, he was, he's, pretty turnover prone in his career. But obviously, like, he makes just a crazy amount of plays that, typically offset those. So to see him be able to start out with no picks in 6 games, man, that's huge. So yeah, another big win for the Bills in that one. Derrick Henry doing Derrick Henry things. 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, 25 points. T. Higgins with 14.7. Deontay Johnson with about 20 points. And he's been really solid. Really, really solid. Chris Godwin, man, this dude is having a heck of a season. I believe he's the he is number 1 ranked wide receiver in fantasy. And man, he is just balling out right now. The Buccaneers offense is playing some great ball. And they put up 51 on the Saints. That was actually a close game in the first half. Pretty wild one. Next up we got Laporta with 12 points, 5 points. And he only had 1 catch, so to get 12.5 points out of that 1 catch, we'll take that. Also, sorry, AC just turned on, but I just shut it off, so it'll be off in just a sec. So bear with me. Next up, AJ Brown in his first game back with a solid 23.6 points, 116 yards and a touchdown in this one. DK with 7.8. He really hasn't done as great as I was hoping for when we made the trade for him. But honestly, kind of the offense as a whole. I mean, not the easiest match. Well, I guess Giants, they probably should have done a little bit better there, but against the Niners, their defense is a little tougher. I'm hoping against the Falcons he can kind of turn things around a little bit. And then our defense got us 4 points. And is sitting at 0-6 right now. Great guy, love the guy, but I really do not want to be his first win. I'm sorry, I would actually be a little upset about that. But we got some good matchups here. We got Josh Allen against Tennessee. We got Jonathan Taylor against Miami. Derrick Henry at Tampa Bay. T Higgins at Cleveland, okay. Deontay at Washington. That's going to be a divisional matchup, so. Wait, I'm a dummy. No, it's not. I don't know what I was thinking, but potato brain. Anyway, so at Washington they've been playing great, so that might be a little bit of a low-scoring one. Godwin against the Ravens. Hopefully we can get some points there. There it is. There is the divisional matchup. So we got Eagles at the Giants. So you never really know how those ones are going to play out. And then we got Najee against the Jets, and their defense, especially their front four, are pretty loaded, man. So I don't know if I'm gonna play him this week. Actually, we'll see. I'm gonna hang on to that play and then wait. And if JT ends up not playing, then I'll put Najee in. But we'll see. Okay. So that is how we're looking. We'll take a look back at the scores from this week. This past week, I mean. So starting off with the 49ers beating the Seahawks. It was a good game. Good game. And yeah, kind of a big win actually for the Niners on the road. You know, because if they lose this game, they end up starting out 2-4, which is obviously a massive difference from 3-3, and then you know they're almost on the outside looking in and having to win a lot down the stretch to make the playoffs. But big win for them there. Kittle had a really good game. I have him in a couple leagues, so that was pretty awesome. Okay, next up we got the Lions at the Cowboys. I honestly don't even know where to begin. You know, as a Cowboys fan, I'm honestly not that upset about it. Because I feel like the more we keep playing like this and playing so bad, the more pressure it puts on Jerry and, well, pretty much everyone to start performing. Like maybe we need to make some moves. I don't know. But honestly, I mean, I'm yeah. It is what it is. They're 0-3 at home, which is, you know, a complete reversal of how they've been the past couple years. And yeah, I don't know. Just as a Cowboys fan, I think most Cowboys fans are finally, you know, waking up to like how bad things are, and I think everyone's kind of over Jerry Jones in general. And then Jerry, like afterwards, telling those radio hosts that there were like some sports radio hosts that I think they asked him about season and like not making moves. I think it was specifically about Derrick Henry. And Jerry like went off on them, like threatening to get them fired, and said it like wasn't their job to ask questions about like his job. And it's like, bro, like they're sports radio hosts. I mean, like their job is to report on sports, and you are the general manager and owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Like, did he think he was gonna get some cakewalk questions after we lose 47-9? Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of over it. I think Jerry is, I think the Cowboys just aren't gonna win until Jerry is out of his role with the Cowboys. I just like pass it along, man. Like, he's built the brand so much. It's really all he cares about is the brand. It's not really about winning. It's more about numbers and, brand marketability and brand recognition. And it hasn't been about winning for like a long time. And this is what happens when that's the case. So yeah, I'm over it. He can fly his helicopter into practice all he wants, but I don't know, that dude's terrible. I would love to see the rest of the Cowboys home games be completely filled with fans from other teams. Or even better, just like no fans at all. Because Jerry, I don't think he's really going to care about the outcome of this team until it has an actual financial impact on him. So that's just where I am as a Cowboys fan. But that being said, nothing to take anything away from the Lions, because they did play great. They absolutely tore us up. I mean, David Montgomery had a great game. I think he made like 11 people miss on 12 carries. I think that was the stat I saw, which is wild. And then Jared Goff just picked us apart. He's super underrated as a quarterback. I mean, he has been since the Rams, to be honest with you. And then, obviously terrible injury for Aiden Hutchinson, just freaking sucks. But yeah, seems like a really good dude. So hopefully, I haven't seen any updates, but hopefully he's doing all right. Next up, we got the Bears and the Jags. The Bears absolutely tear the Jaguars apart. Jaguars are having a just awful start to the season. And the Bears are getting better and better every single week. Every week. And Keenan Allen, too, had a great game. 2 touchdowns, I think. So, pretty cool to see them developing some chemistry. Next up, we got the Cardinals at the Packers. Packers with a big win. Jordan Love with a monster game, 4 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs relatively quiet, but he's had a great year to this point. Kind of a resurgence year. And that's a big win for them. The Packers. Cardinals are looking a little rough once again. Next up, the Colts get the dub behind Joe Flacco over the Titans. And I don't even know what to say about the Titans. They just, yeah, they're pretty bad. Pretty terrible. But big win for the Colts, trying to stay alive till Anthony Richardson comes back. Next up, we got the Texans and the Patriots. And Drake May with a solid game. 3 touchdowns. Wow. I don't know if he threw any picks or not. Let me see. Here we go. Drake May. 2 picks, but still, I mean, first ever start. That's really solid. 3 touchdowns, but Texans hang 41 on them, which is nuts. Their offense is so good. Joe Mixon, man, he's been balling out too. 13 carries for 102. And a tutty, nice. Next up, we got the Bucks at the Saints, and the Saints the wheels have completely come off for the Saints. Monster second quarter, but I mean, they're in a tough spot. Obviously, they played the day this video goes up. This video will probably go up like in the middle of the game. I'm excited to see how Spencer Rattler does. I thought he played well overall. Not bad. I mean, it's his first start, so hard to judge it. But 51-27 loss at home that's pretty tough. Not much you can do when you're giving up 51, which is crazy because the Saints are really known for having a stellar defense, especially at home. But man, this Sean Tucker guy, if you guys have a chance, I would try to get him in fantasy. He had a big game here. I think he's a rookie too. If he's not a rookie, he's really young. So if you can get him in Dynasty, that'd be clutch too. Next up, we got the Browns at the Eagles. Eagles with the win in this one. Jalen Hurts with 2 touchdown passes. Saquon, pretty rough game, but they do get it done against the Browns. And they're up to 3-2. Browns fall to 1-5. Commanders at the Ravens. Commanders take the loss here. But kind of a big game. You got Lamar. You got Jaden Daniels. I mean, 2 stud quarterbacks going at him. But Ravens get the W here. They are rolling lately. Just hand the ball to Derrick Henry and you're good to go. Although, I mean, Lamar picked him apart too, so that's a 2-headed monster right there. Next up, you got the Chargers at the Broncos. I didn't watch this one at all, to be honest. I didn't really have any interest. The Chargers get the win on the road. Broncos offense has been really inconsistent this year, so I don't know. We'll see. They're still 3-3. They do have an elite defense. So I think, like, if the offense can figure it out, I think they'll be fine. Just gotta stay alive till that point. next up you have the Steelers at the Raiders. And they pick up a 32-13 win against the Devontae Adams-less Raiders, who is obviously heading to the Jets. I'm really excited to see them back together. Should be a good combo. I have a good feeling. I think they'll be really good together again. But I'm honestly blown away that the Steelers, after starting out 4-2, like who really thought they were gonna start out 4-2? Probably not many people. I'm really like just shocked that they're gonna turn it over to Russell Wilson in this situation. Because I mean, we saw Russ on the Broncos, and it was bad. Like it was bad. So I mean, you're doing great. You're 4-2, 3-1 on the road. I mean, Justin Fields is balling out. Like he is leaving it all out there, like he always does. And then I don't know. If I'm the Steelers, I would want to roll with Justin Fields at this point. And then maybe switch over to Russ if Fields struggles, you know. But to hand it over to Russ, like say Russ comes in and has a terrible game next game, and they get blown out, just destroyed, then what do? Do you bring Fields back in? Because that's what a lot of people are going to be asking about. And then, you know, if you're asking the whole team to rally around Russ, and then one game later asking them to rally back around a dude who they were already playing well with and sitting at 4-2, like I don't think it's a good move. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I think we've seen enough from Fields to where he deserves to be the starter going forward. Anyway, that's my rant. Next up, Falcons at the Panthers. Panthers are 1-5. They're playing really, really bad. Yeah, that's about all I can say about that. Falcons get a big win there, 4-2. So they're getting it together, man, under Kirk, and I love to see that. Bengals at the Giants. Bengals. This was a low-scoring one, but Bengals pick up the dub here. Joe Burrow with I don't know, like a 50-yard touchdown run or something. That was pretty wild. But yeah, Giants 2-4 now. Offense not looking too great. They really need Neighbors back. That dude's a difference maker for them. And then last but not least, we got the Bills at the Jets. This was a very windy game. A lot of missed field goals in this one. Really could have gone either way, especially with those missed field goals. But good game nonetheless. I mean, Jets they're 2-4 now, but man, once they had Devontae in there, I think they're gonna be tough. And then not to mention the Bills sitting at 4-2 with not like a crazy OP receiving core, but now they add Amari Cooper in there, a great route runner. He's got a lot of drops this year, but also Deshaun Watson is his quarterback. I'll just throw that out there. So I think they're gonna have a lot of success together. So two teams that are trending up coming out of that game. So anyway, I've kind of rambled on and on a bit, but yeah, we'll do another update next week. We'll see if we're able to send Collect and Play to an 0-7 start. I would love to see that. I really hope I'm not his first win, but we'll see next week. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was relaxing. And if you did like it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. Oh, every time.